big. I mean, look, this is a game that frankly you would have said Vanderbilt at home late night. Maybe this is a tough spot for Arkansas. I just think, like Jeff, whenever Arkansas has won these big games, their offense has been humming. Tonight they scored 90 points. DJ Wagner hit a couple of big shots in the second half. Nelly Davis had 21. Trevon Brazile. How about this, Jeff? Brazile had 16 and 14. He played with aggression tonight, man.
That's the best game he's played under John Calipari, and it's not even close. And I think, part of the thing is you're without Boogie Fland and Adu Thero, so you're only playing 7 guys. They know they're all getting time. They know they're not getting pulled no matter what happens. The only way they're getting pulled is if they foul out. So they got to avoid foul trouble. But, even the freshmen were good. Kevin Knox and Carter Knox and Billy Richmond III, they were both solid tonight. So Big Z was good. Everybody produced tonight. And let's face it, if you go through those 2 lineups, the top 7 guys, Arkansas, and you put them against Vandy, Arkansas is more talented at every single spot. And the key all year I've said is what? Nelly Davis, Nelly Davis, Nelly Davis. He's finally back to the Nelly Davis that he was for the last couple of years in terms of give me the damn ball and get the hell out of the way. I'm going to go get a bucket. And that's what he is. He's a bucket getter. And again, you don't stick a guy like that in the corner like Cal did for the first half of the year.
Tyler, any thoughts on Arkansas? It feels like some of these injuries, and even though they're a bit shorthanded, there's guys not looking over their shoulder. Nelly's been a different player since Boogie Fland was out for the year. And it's a team that DJ Wagner's gotten better, Tyler. Cal comes in, a lot of pressure. It's been they were coming off a really bad, rough day against South Carolina. They had to bounce back, and they did.
What Arkansas needs to do is they need to find a way to play like they did Rupp. I don't know how they can replicate that, but what we saw when they went to Kentucky and the way they played, that is not only a tournament team, that is a team that can make a run in the tournament. So it's not, do they have it? They have it. They have the talent. They have the guys. Can they all fit together and play on the same team and be productive? And the other thing with Arkansas is they've kept games close and they've let things just slip at the end. They've got to find ways to close games out and not have mistakes in crunch time and find ways to get buckets. But defense too, they've got to play defensively and bring it. Defense has kind of been their backbone. If they play defense, they're going to have a good night. But they have guys that can score, and I'm with Jeff on this one. Nelly Davis, give him the ball. Let him get a bucket whenever you guys need one.
Coach.
I agree. I'm with you guys in terms of Nelly Davis, too. I mean, we saw how Dusty May utilized him at FAU. I mean, the ball was in his hands to create. And you look at that team last year from FAU, there were some guys that were struggling with the expectations. I mean, Elijah Martin, struggled with the expectations, and you look at what he's doing now at Florida. Nelly Davis didn't struggle with the expectations coming off the Final Four. And the way he played, and we were down there. We saw it. We saw it firsthand on the field of 68 down in Boca Raton. To see him back to his true form, this was, to me, was more of a game like, okay, is Arkansas going to be for real? Because if they had just quit after that game against South Carolina, credit Cal and his coaching staff for getting that team back focused to be able to win that game against Vanderbilt today. Because to be down 30 points to South Carolina and now your back's completely against the wall, his team could have quit, and they didn't do that.
Well said.
And Nelly Davis is a huge part of that.
It's true. They could have quit. They could have given up. They didn't. And now they are going to host Mississippi State on Saturday. And if you want to punch a ticket, I mean, the Bulldogs may be in a tough way, but you capitalize at home, and you show why you belong in.